Remember that lawsuit against Tyler Perry for sexual assault and sexual harassment? The one brought against him by a guy? Well, this dude, Derek Dixon, is speaking out and letting us know more of what happened and also why he's suing for $260 million. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, journalist, podcaster, and yes, Tyler Perry has previously dated women, had a child with a woman that he was in a relationship with, and has never confirmed that he's into men. But this actor, who previously starred on one of his TV shows, has recounted an awful work and friend experience that ended up being an abuse of power, he claims. And he says that Tyler doesn't take no for an answer. Dixon says that he does not want to stay silent about this anymore, even though it's a vulnerable thing to talk about. In a new interview with ABC News, the openly gay man says it's been hard. There's a lot of shame around it, just trying to think what you could have done better and having to deal with the judgment of how you could have ended it better without being in that situation. Babe, it's not your fault if this all happened. No one asks for SA. No one deserves it. And I'm going to actually name names. Charlemagne the God. I saw you talking about this. Gross. I, for one, believe him. I also believe he's chasing money. However, two things can be true at the same time. What he is alleging to have happened probably, maybe, could have really happened, and he's after his hundreds of millions. Tyler is a billionaire. Remember, we went through the lawsuit together already, so I'm going to fast forward through some of the details. But if you want the full story, go search for my older video on Tyler Perry. Dixon was one of the stars of The Oval, and he says that shortly after starting work on the Tyler Perry TV show, he started to send inappropriate text messages, such as Tyler Perry telling Derek in text messages that he showed screenshots of, so he came through with receipts. The media mogul allegedly, I have to protect myself, said, quote, "What's it gonna take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that in therapy yet? I would hope that you would let someone hold and make love to you." Then things turned physical. One night at Tyler Perry's home, they were having drinks at the Mogul's guest house, and instead of driving home, Dixon said that Perry told him to stay in the guest quarters, which is when the encounter took a turn, the lawsuit alleges. "I got into bed and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well and started rubbing my leg. I jumped out of bed. He had said, 'Turn around so I can look at you,' and just comment on how I looked. And then he got up and left. So I thought after that instance, it was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of relationship," Dixon told ABC News. Then, at the end of the second season of The Oval, Derek's character was shot 4 times in the chest, which made him fearful, saying, quote, "If I don't make him happy, I could stay dead on the show." After they finished the shooting scene, Derek says that Tyler invited him for drinks in his trailer. And then Dixon says that Perry allegedly asked if he was attracted to him. Dixon, in what he said was an attempt to de-escalate the situation, said he told the mogul that he was an attractive man, but he was not interested, which is when he claims the incident became physical. That's when he pushed me up against the wall and grabbed my A to the S to the S. Again. I remember leaving his trailer and calling my friend immediately and just feeling sick about it. In the lawsuit, he recounts another instance at Perry's house where he grabbed the peach. Derek elaborates on that incident again, telling ABC News that they had been drinking. They were in the bathroom of the guest house where Dixon would be spending the night when Perry motioned to Dixon to come see a weight monitor that he had. According to Dixon, Perry then told Dixon that he needed to be in your underwear to measure. Then the actor says that Tyler reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my A-S to the S. And I tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up, and he grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay. Just go with it. I said, stop. I don't want to be naked. The actor says that he didn't know what to do in that moment and attempted to distract and de-escalate the situation, and that he eventually locked himself alone in the guest house bathroom. Oh my God, I totally didn't put the pieces together. This guy has a good lawyer, clearly. The steps remind me of what Blake Lively did. This lawsuit was filed in the summer. However, in January of this year, Dixon filed a complaint with the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. That means, just like Blake first filed her complaint with the California Civil Rights Department, anything said in that complaint of hers or his is protected, meaning they can't be sued for defamation. Smart. So, why is he now suing for $260 million? Dixon explains, saying, quote, part of that number is my lost job, because he quit the show after things with Tyler got toxic. Part of that number, the $260 million, is my lost job, my lost income, the loss of a show. The other part of that is a deterrent for how do you stop a billionaire who won't stop themselves from doing this? Dixon said he hopes that Perry takes accountability for what happened and that the lawsuit taught him to not treat your employees this way and to never use someone's dreams to coerce them into a relationship that's not professional. When asked about justice, Dixon said that it would look like thinking I've made a change and that something like this won't happen to another actor that works for him or another actor in the industry. That would be justice for me. And justice for Tyler Perry looks very different, because Oprah's bestie is telling a very different story. In a statement to ABC News, a lawyer for Tyler Perry says, quote, this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. I don't know. I believe him. And if Tyler Perry is dumb enough to operate in this way when he very easily could have just paid for it? Well, he's going to pay for it now. And he should, I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. And remember, you can get my official merch at buypopstuff.com, and you can get a personalized video from me on the Cameo website at cameo.com/my-name. P to the E to the R to the E to the Z to the H to the I to the L to the T to the O to the N. And thank you for watching until the end. You are a superstar. I love you. I mean it. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you in the comments section. Thoughts? Do you believe him or not? And actually, if you do, I would say he should get between 3 to 5 million. He's asking for 260 million. I say 3 to 5 million. Okay? Lots to think about and discuss. See you in the comments section.